Hello, my name is Hanne Gottschalk and I'm the directress of CountrySide Montessori School here in Dacula, Georgia. Today we're going to take a look at our language curriculum. And we are beginning our language curriculum at the age of about 3 and a half, when children are getting interested in sounds. And Adeline, for example, is tracing some of the sandpaper letters that she knows. And she's already very advanced. She can write words. But first of all, she is saying the sounds of these letters and not the names, so that she will be able to pronounce and sound out other words. So we use the phonetic approach in the Montessori program. Once a child knows about 8 sounds, they move on to what we call the movable alphabet. And the movable alphabet is like an old-timey printer's box, which has all of the letters in different boxes, and we will sound out simple 3-letter words such as mom, mom, dad, dad, or dog. And so then the children will also say these sounds, and all of a sudden they realize once they pick the letters and put them together and they read them, that they can read. And it's a very exciting time in the life of a child. And it's called the explosion of reading and writing. So this young student right now is writing 3- and 4-letter words. And the blue letters are the vowels and the pink ones are the consonants. Now later on there are other activities, but once the children are of kindergarten age, as you see here, they are continuing with creative writing. They're actually making up their own stories, looking at different pictures, and writing about what they see or how they feel. And they're very excited. They have been very excited all day to continue with this beautiful activity of creating stories of their own. And they know that you start out with the capital and you end the sentence with the punctuation and so forth. So I just wanted to share this part of the language curriculum. At another time, I will be happy to share some more insight into our language curriculum. Thank you. Hello, my name is Hanne Gottschalk and I'm the directress at CountrySide Montessori School in Dacula, Georgia. Today we are going to take a look at the sensorial materials. The sensorial materials serve as tools for development. The child builds cognitive skills by classifying and ordering their impressions, by touching, feeling, smelling, and exploring the physical properties of the environment. The sensorial materials have different objects, a series of different objects which are isolated. A certain quality is isolated in each of the materials. For example, let's look at the pink tower. The pink tower is a series of 10 cubes. All of them are pink. And the only way in which they differ is the size of each cube. So the child is learning to sort the pink tower from the largest cube to the smallest. And Aristotle said, there is nothing in the intellect that was not first in the senses. So the children are refining their senses by touching and feeling and manipulating these objects. Let's look at some examples. Right here the student is working with the constructive triangles to make different shapes. And then she will look in the environment and see, how can we see these shapes in our world? And the children have a better understanding of the world. Here we are isolating short and tall and thick and thin. And as you can see, the cylinder blocks are actually self-correcting. So the children are are exploring, and they don't have to be told, oh, this is not correct or this is not correct, but they simply try out what works, and they finally arrive at the correct answer. Here we have a pre-math activity, which is the trinomial cube. And this young student is building all of these cubes together to form this large cube on the lid. Later when he has geometry in maybe middle school, he will see, oh my goodness, I already know these shapes and these shapes, because they have formed an impression in his mind early on. As you can see, this student is working with the sound boxes. And this young student is trying to shape and identify which ones match. And thereby she is sharpening